Hello YouTube, this is Daniel here from Nostalgia Overload. Welcome to my very first video. In this video, this is going to be a bit about my Xbox collection, which I'm currently building back up. So I recently went on a sort of like a nostalgia kick. I decided to get into a bit of game collecting and rebuild my Xbox original collection, and also get some 360 games as well. So over the last week or so, I've managed to pick up these from eBay, CEX, and also other game stores. So we've got Project Gotham here. It's actually the first time I played this on the original Xbox, and it's a great racer. I've been playing the arcade mode and just going through a different couple of different races, getting the medals. Very easy controls. It's just an enjoyable experience all round. I also managed to pick up Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is in probably my top 3 games of all time. I've pretty much overplayed this game to death. Spent over 100 hours on it when I first started playing it. So I probably won't be creating a new save in this in a while, as I need to start playing other games. But I definitely wanted to get that full copy in my collection with the manual as well. I also managed to pick up Fable. Unfortunately, it's not the Lost Chapters version, so it doesn't have all of the extra sort of story in there. But it's still important to pick this one up, and hopefully get the Lost Chapters one later. To go along with that, I also managed to get the limited edition, which I always wanted when I was younger. So the limited edition of Fable 2, which has some extra sort of areas in the game as well, and some extra weapons. And it comes in a cool case and a cool little slipcover as well. Another something a bit different is this Doom 3 Limited Collector's Edition, the Steel Edition, which I managed to pick up from a local game shop. One of the games that I've recently been playing on this as well is Halo 2. I haven't gone through the campaign on this in at least maybe 10 years. And it's probably one of the best games of my childhood. I can remember completing this many times over, both on single player and also that split screen as well, and just some great memories on that game. So I'm currently going through that. I'm on the 3rd mission so far, just as you play as the Arbiter, so having a great time with that. And also Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. Managed to play through that a bit recently, and it's definitely a good nostalgia kick going back and playing that game. One of the games I've also been spending quite a lot of time on is Lord of the Rings: The Third Age, which is it's an RPG with turn-based combat. Something I haven't really played much in the last couple of years, so it's sort of like a Final Fantasy style RPG but set in Lord of the Rings, and it's actually quite good. I'm around a few hours in, completed a few missions and really enjoying it, so definitely playing more of that and hopefully get some gameplay for you guys once I get a bit further in. Another interesting game I picked up is Hunter the Reckoning. I haven't played this before, and I haven't really seen this game on the original Xbox, so it'd be good to see what this is like, where I can get some time to put it in and give it a go. Managed to pick up Splinter Cell, first one, and also I think this is the second one as well, Pandora Tomorrow. So I played the first one, but I haven't had a chance really to get into the second one, so we'll get into that shortly. Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30. I've previously only played Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway, I think, on the 360, and that was a really good game. Really great story, and great campaign to go through. The interesting elements of this game is actually directing your squad throughout the map and organising where to place them. So that's a really really different aspect to Call of Duty or Battlefield. And also in Hell's Highway they did a lot of I think it was like maybe a freeze frame or like slow motion when you get headshots or long range sort of shots, which are great moments throughout the game. So I definitely need to play this and give you some thoughts on this as well. I also managed to pick up Mafia the original, and I know this has also been remastered and there's a definitive edition coming out later on this year, which I definitely can't wait to play. I have played Mafia 2 and Mafia 3. Mafia 3 probably being my favourite. I think the setting for that and the story was just brilliant. And it's definitely something that hasn't really been explored recently. So I'll definitely be playing the definitive edition, and it was great to get my hands on the original as well. Another game which I used to play a lot as a child was True Crime Streets of LA. What I remember from this one was the amazing sort of combat, pretty much, and the dual wielding weapons as well, and the karate style fighting. And you can see the dual wielding weapons there. You can pretty much dual wield any type of weapon: assault rifles, SMGs. Driving was also a great element of the game. And also, I think I got pretty far in the story on this as well, but didn't complete it, so it would be good to go back and give that a shot. Also managed to get the Godfather on the original Xbox. I played this a few times and did complete it previously. The Godfather 2 is also a great game if you can pick that up on the 360. There's a great business sort of element to that game. So taking over hostile businesses or shops and running them and essentially getting the most out of it, and the entrepreneur aspect of The Godfather. Really interesting. Another game which I've been playing a bit of here and there is Driver. I never played this as a kid, but it seems to be pretty good so far. I'm in the second mission and seem to be enjoying it, so we'll see how far that goes. A few of the more sort of sport titles, Top Spin. I used to play one of the Top Spins on the 360. I seem to be able to sink hours into these games. There's something about the gameplay which are just very enjoyable and not in a sense repetitive, but you can just keep playing it for hours and sort of not get bored. So I've been playing a bit of this recently. With regards to the modern system, I've also picked up Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Haven't had a chance to play through it yet. My favourite out of this series is probably Spyro the Year of the Dragon, so I definitely need to give a few of the other games a try out. And of course the last game I picked up really was Ghost of Tsushima, and I've been playing that extensively over the last couple of days, and yeah, it's pretty much taken over my life, so that's pretty concerning. With regards to the 360 collection, most of this was just through bundles as well. I managed to pick up quite a lot of the Harry Potter games. With regards to Harry Potter, I've only played on the PS1, I think one of the games, maybe the Philosopher's Stone, and maybe a few games on the DS and the Game Boy, so it would be good to see how these come out in console. So I managed to pick up Prisoner of Azkaban, and also a few others as well, and also the Quidditch game. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the moment for the 360 collection. I will be going through next month buying more games, and also getting some more pickups, more bundles, so we'll see what we can get. The next games I'm looking for really is Fable: The Lost Chapters, KOTOR 2, so Knights of the Old Republic 2, Battlefront 1 and 2, any of the wrestling games such as WWF Raw or Legends of Wrestling, and GTA Vice City, just to name a few. So hopefully I can get those and show you in the next pickup video. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.